This is what a weekend looks like for an ordinary Chinese person. Hey guys, I'm Taylor. Tonight I'm heading out to meet up my friend. This is my neighborhood. It has actually been around for over 20 years. As you can see, there are e-bikes absolutely everywhere here. It just goes to show that when it comes to getting around Guangzhou, an e-bike is hands down the best choice. Since this place was built over 20 years ago, it does look a bit run down. But on the bright side, it's super close to downtown. And the rent is actually pretty good. Only about $500 a month, but who cares about that right now? The weather today is amazing. Riding a bike is the most convenient way to meet my friend. Since all the charging spots in my neighborhood were completely full, I had to come to this nearby badminton court to charge it. The environment here is actually really nice look and all those colorful flowers. And there's also a ton of share bikes here. So let's hit the road. This billboard just fell right off the truck. Felt like it was waving and saying hi to me. They say the price of an apartment here starts at 10 million RMB. Absolutely mind-blowing. After a 30-minute ride, I finally made it to the meeting spot. This is a super cool creative park, and a lot of cosplayers actually come here to live stream. The streets are really unique. And it's a huge hotspot for people to take photos for social media. Yo, this car is kinda cool. It's a Chinese car brand. And honestly, if you take this out for a spin, it's bound to be a total camera magnet. To be honest, it's my first time to be here. I'm pretty sure this place just opened up recently. Everything feels brand new. They've even got a Cantonese restaurant here. I guess unless you are part of the 9 to 5 crowd or one of those influencer types here for the grand, this place is totally dead on the weekend. Finally caught up with my friend. The reason we met out here is because he's looking to grab the new Arsenal jersey. He's a die-hard Arsenal fan. And tonight, he's taking me to a sports bar to watch their final Premier League match against Crystal Palace and celebrate Arsenal winning the league title this season. This sports store has a massive selection of jerseys and basically every hot kit you can think of. I also specially wore my Arsenal shirt today to match the vibe. My friend actually brought his car, so I'm hitching a ride to the bar. Honestly, Guangzhou is scorching hot right now. Sitting in car feels so much better. But normally, my hobby is e-biking for anything within 15 km. And driving is strictly for over 15 km. Weekend traffic here is no joke, and we are stuck in a bit of a traffic jam at this moment. Over there in the distance is the Canton Tower. I bet almost everyone who comes to Guangzhou has this place on their bucket list. The Canton Tower looks absolutely stunning at night. The way the lights slowly change colors is just beautiful. Actually, they even put out a slogan on the tower, celebrating Arsenal winning the Premier League. Unfortunately, I missed it, didn't get it on camera. Half an hour later, we arrive near the bar. This place is in the commercial area right by the Pearl River, packed with office buildings. It's mostly commuters here during the day. The weekends are pretty dead, except for the Arsenal fans who are starting trickling. Yo, it's 911, my dream car. Yo, drink out again. We're finally downstairs outside the bar. and more goodness are starting to show up. As soon as the elevator opened, I was completely shell-shocked. The crowd here is unreal. I can't even move a step. Tons of fans are lining up to snap photos in front of this championship poster. Check this out, a sidekick by the legendary Robert Pires. The man himself is rumored to be making an appearance tonight. We are currently lining up to get into the viewing area. And crazy enough, a Tottenham fan actually showed up to the venue. We are finally in. This is actually my first time here, and they've got quite a few entertainment facilities. A massive crowd of Arsenal fans has already heading early, so let's look around and see if we can find any empty seats. Surprisingly, there's barely anyone in the front row. We are so lucky. The tickets for this viewing party are actually super cheap. It's only about $12 and it comes with a cup of beer and a box of snacks. Holy crap! Robert Pires is real. Entire place just erupted into deafening cheers the moment he showed up. At halftime break, Pires took to the stage to catch up with the host, which was awesome to watch.
Arsenal have been ever since the beginning. It's a result of the philosophy during the season. So for me, I'm here to show this man. Next year,
They've also set up a raffle tonight, and the prize for the very first round is his signed jersey.
Number one, 281.
And of course, we couldn't miss out on the photo section. The match is over, and it's time for Arsenal to lift the trophy. Even though I'm not a true Arsenal fan, I want to say a huge congratulations to them. Tonight belongs to them, and it's their moment of pure happiness. God may not be able to stop wars, but He gave humanity football. I've got to snap a pic to remember this moment too. It's already almost 4 a.m. by the time I got home. I totally forgot to film the food video earlier. But next time I will definitely bring you guys more Chinese food videos. Honestly, China is super safe. No matter how late you head home, it's completely fine. You can go everywhere you want. At this hour, the sanitation workers are already gearing up to start their shift. The only reason Guangzhou's streets can stay this clean is all thanks to them. Hats off to them for all their hard work and dedication. And with that, I'm finally back home. I'll see you guys in next one. Bye.